For all the latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
Hello, and you're watching News 9 Digital, and I'm Deepak. India is staring at double trouble with the monsoons kicking in. It is the season of disasters, and this time it is going to get a lot more nastier than the previous years. And I say this because India is also staring at a double whammy of natural calamities and also the rise in vector-borne diseases, which will burden the already burdened public healthcare infrastructure because of the deadly pandemic COVID-19. And if the timely strategies are not formulated this time around, then India's fight against COVID-19 will be hampered to a large extent. And I say this because there are 4 key areas of concern which the Indian governments and the state governments will have to focus on. And the first area of concern is the vulnerable West Coast. The past 2 years have been particularly devastating for the West Coast, given the fact that monsoon rains have battered West Coast. The West Coast, which is closer to the sea, is more prone to rainfall, and Kerala recorded the highest or the heaviest rainfall compared to the last 140 years. So with this kind of situation going to turn up this time around, Kerala could be staring at another disaster in the making, because if the government officials are involved in setting up only COVID-19 relief camps, then what about the disaster relief camps? Suppose there is flooding and there is landslides. What are the government officials going to do? Are they going to house the victims of flood and the COVID-19 suspects in the same relief center? Well, that is the big question that the state government should answer, and also make sure that they plan a strategy in order to avoid both the disasters as well. That is the first area of concern. And the second area of concern is the Mumbai mayhem. Well, every time it rains in Mumbai, the concrete jungle turns out to be a lake-like city, because every time it rains, the entire city is inundated with water and the streets are waterlogged. With Maharashtra being the epicenter of COVID-19 cases in India, Mumbai is the eye of the storm called Maharashtra, which has close to 33,133 cases so far till now, and accounts to 2,098 deaths in the city overall. So with this kind of situation currently existing in Mumbai, then the Maharashtra government could be staring at another disaster situation with the monsoons kicking in before the end of June. So the Maharashtra government will have to focus on key strategies in order to make sure that monsoon and COVID-19 pandemic are successfully fought and people don't have to face much of a tragedy. And the third area of concern is the crisis in the east. Well, the challenges are slightly different in the eastern states, because the annual flood season has already started in Assam, and the previous days or the last few days you've seen the kind of floods that have wreaked havoc in Assam and have also spread panic around the state. With the COVID-19 pandemic already existing, the situation is likely to get even worse. And apart from Assam, Cyclone Amphan has plundered the state of West Bengal and Odisha, and has brought the public healthcare infrastructure down to its knees. Well, even before Cyclone Amphan battered, or rather affected, West Bengal, a relief camp was set up in West Bengal, where the government housed the victims of flood and cyclone in that particular relief center. And when stranded migrant workers started arriving in the state, they also housed the same stranded migrant workers in the same relief camp. So this is now like a ticking time bomb. You will never know whether the number of cases will spike up, as the government housed both the category of people, the flood victims and the stranded passengers, in the same relief camp. So this is one area of concern which the West Bengal government, the Odisha government and the Assam government have to focus on. And the fourth area of concern is this is a season of flus and diseases, vector-borne diseases, particularly like Japanese encephalitis, dengue and even malaria. Apart from the hardship posed by the geographical calamities, there are vector-borne diseases also which will induce or rather amplify the spread of COVID-19 in various states, because monsoon seasons are more likely to affect people with vector-borne diseases, because symptoms of malaria and dengue are also high during the monsoon season. So these are the 4 key areas which the governments have to focus on. But this situation could also be a win-win situation, because during rainy seasons, people often don't step out of their houses. So with people staying indoors, the number of COVID-19 cases and the people affected by floods could also go down. But overall, the onus lies in the hands of the people, because in the end, it is a collective effort by the people and the state governments which will help the country in fighting the COVID-19 pandemic and also the natural calamities which will wreak havoc in many states this year. If you like this video, please drop in your comments. Also, do like, share, subscribe to News 9 on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube and Instagram. Thank you for watching.